Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Happy Sunday. I hope you are well. Who's here? Let's see who is here. Alta. Hello, Alta. Hello, Sonia. How are you? Hello, Tina. Hello, Miss B. Hello, Kevin. How is everyone doing? Hello, Sonia. Hello, Linda. Happy Sunday. Hello, Shrishti. Hello, Caroline. How is everyone today? How's everyone, guys? How was your week? You doing okay? All right. On cloud 9. Wow. Well, that's awesome. Fabulous. Very quiet week. Okay. Well, quiet is good sometimes. Quiet is good. Sometimes we need a little quiet. Wonderful. Driving, Kevin, be careful, please. Careful, careful. All right, I'm going to do just a little collective reading very quickly. Let me take the other deck. Very quickly, just a collective reading to let everybody pop in, give everybody the time. Collective reading, guys. What are the messages today for the collective, for our members at Card Minds, but also the collective energies right now? What are the messages? What do we need to hear right now in this collective energy, in this chaotic world? What do we need to know? What are the messages here? What is the collective? What is the collective energy? What do we need to know? What do you want to tell us today for the collective? What do you want to tell us for the collective? Okay. I like to take 3 cards for the collective. Remember to hit the like button, guys. Hype your videos, hype your weekly money and career reading for your sign if you can. All right, take charge. Take charge. Even if it's difficult, take charge. Even if you feel like there's a lot weighing on your shoulders, take charge. Set those boundaries, set those systems. Take responsibility for whatever you have to take responsibility for. That's how you're going to bring back harmony. Things are difficult. You feel pressured. You feel a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. Take charge. Take charge. I do feel like this Emperor here is that energy of I'm just going to get some cards here so I don't go navigate. I don't want to navigate. Yeah. Take your time. It's like the energies are between protecting yourselves, uh, always finding that balance, doing everything with balance, and setting those boundaries. Communication is key, and honesty, truth, integrity is key. You will find clarity in that way. You will find clarity in your balance and integrity. I know that's hard to hear today. I know that's hard to hear for many people, that clarity, integrity, and truth is the most conductive energy you can in communication and moving forward, but it's key to your balance and your harmony. The Emperor here is the energy of strength, responsibility, ambition, but sometimes not very flexible, not very ready for change. The Emperor likes to be the leader, the powerful person, the one in the house that makes the decisions. But it's also time to be flexible and to take charge. Navigate the new energies coming in. Navigate whatever comes your way with honesty, integrity, and maturity to find that emotional balance. Communication is key. All right, I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. All right. Let's see where we are. Anybody else popping in? Okay. Here we go. This is my first time with you, and I'm honored that you share your... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you so much, and welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Now, let me just get through the usual stuff, guys. If you've never been here before, welcome, welcome. Like Eileen, thank you so much for popping in. If you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy the weekly readings or enjoy connecting, join us in the chat. Don't be shy. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button yet. And join us in the chat. We would love to have you here to share your energies, to be with us on a Sunday morning or afternoon, evening, or next day, wherever you situate yourself in the world. You are welcome. Welcome, and your energies are welcome to this channel. This channel is made from your energies. This is your channel. This is all about you. I'm just the messenger here. So thank you so much for being here. If you are interested in getting a personal tarot reading, which we do here every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, join us for that. If you want to get a personal reading, join membership. There's a little join button right below, right next to the Card Minds logo. All you have to do is click that join button, pick a tier, you're good to go. You can join us right away and get a tarot reading. Now, how that works, at one point you will see in the chat 3 checkered flags that signifies the green light for you to be able to ask your question. Now, everybody asks their questions at the same time. Once I put the checkered flags up, that way everybody gets the same fair chance. And I just go with whatever listing that pops up on my chat. if you're first on your list, on your chat, you might be fourth or fifth on mine. There's a lag. None of us have the same sequence in chat. So I just go with whatever I receive on my end. When you ask your question, please put your question all in caps, so it's easier for me to go back to it if I need to go back to it while I'm reading and before I read. And put your zodiac sign. That's all you have to do. Put your question in caps with your zodiac sign. And if you don't have a particular question and you just want a general reading or just want general energies, just put general. And that's it. That's basically all there is to it. There is, I do like, or the readings flow better. The energy is much better when you are present during your reading in the chat. But I perfectly understand that you're not there, that you're not able to be there, because these lives usually last for 3 hours. And I completely understand if you have other things to do on your Sunday, then stick around for your reading, or you're not able to be there at that exact moment. Obviously, I completely understand, and that's perfectly fine. All right. And that's about it, besides hitting the like button and hyping your weekly reading. And subscribing if you haven't yet, because I would love to have all your help to be able to reach that 50K in 2026, guys. That would be amazing if you could help me out with that. That's my goal in 2026, to reach 50K subscribers. So thank you for your help. All right. So that being said, let's go over here. And again, everybody wait for the checkered flags. If you put any questions before the checkered flags, which it does happen, I will not take them in account. You'll just have to rewrite your question. Okay. All these rules and regulations are just after a few years of doing this. That's the best way I came up with doing it. So to be able to manage the readings and the chat. All right, go for it, guys. Oh, I forgot to mention also short in the questions, right? 1 line, 2 line max. Don't put a novel in there. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Okay. Aileen, click the join button, right? To be able to get a tarot reading. All right, so on number 1, we have Kevin. Click the join button, guys, to get a personal tarot reading. If you want to join membership, there's a link on the top of the chat that says join membership. You can click there, or you can click the join button next to the Card Minds logo. Number 2, Tina. Number 3, Elro, Linda. Number 4, Mrs. B. Number 5, Alta. Number 6, Caroline. Number 7, Sonia. Hello, Marzenka. How are you? Mrs. B, I'm just going according to what I have here. All right. Like I said in the beginning, what you have in your chat is probably not the same thing I have in my chat. There is a lag. So I just go with what I receive on my end on my chat. So I have Kevin number 1, Tina number 2, Linda number 3, Mrs. B number 4, Alta number 5, 6 Caroline, 7 Sonia. You probably don't have the same thing in your chat, and that is perfectly normal. All right. So once again, here we go. Here's what we have so far today, guys. Kevin number 1, Tina number 2, 3 Linda, 4 Mrs. B, 5 Alta, 6 Caroline, 7 Sonia. That is who I have up to now. Let me know if I missed anybody. Just let me know. Okay. Where am I putting this? I feel cramped today. I feel like I don't have enough space, and it's just the usual, but okay, I'll put this here. I feel like I need more space. Or maybe I'm going to use other cards. Okay, let's take these cards. All right, I'm going to start with Kevin. Anyone that pops in, welcome, welcome. We would love to have you here, guys. Don't be shy. Put yourself in the chat. We love to have everyone here participating in these energies. And Mrs. B, you are number 4. Okay, so far we just have 7 readings, so maybe this will be a short session. Oh, Shrishti, there we go. I missed one. Let me go back. It's my bad, maybe. Where's your question? Shrishti, Shrishti, Shrishti. Did I not see you? No, I don't have you. I don't have you. So, nope. I don't even have you as a question at all. So it wasn't missed. It's not even popping up. So maybe I'm missing a little information. So Shrishti, just give me your question. Yes, add it again because I don't even have you with a question. Yes, add it again because I don't even know what you asked. So you're going to be number 8. Apologies, guys, but it's really not even showing up on my feed. I don't no clue why. So I'm going to put you number 8, Shrishti. Anybody else I forget or not forget but not showing up? Because if I didn't put, I'm going to wait for Shrishti's no, I don't have you between Elro and Mrs. B. Guys, I don't have the same sequence that you have. Just remember that. I do not have you between Mrs. B and Elro, and I don't have Mrs. B number 1 before Kevin. I don't have that same sequence. You have to understand that. And Shrishti, you didn't even show up at all. So don't ask me why. I have no clue. There's no reason for me to put one first or the other. There's absolutely no reason for me to skip anybody. It doesn't make sense. So Shrishti, you're number 8. So here we have Kevin 1, Tina 2, 3 Linda, 4 Mrs. B, 5 Alta, 6 Caroline, 7 Sonia, 8 Shrishti. Is there anybody else that that is not popping up or that I didn't mention besides telling me that they're number 1 or, you know, all that stuff? If I didn't mention you and you wrote a question, that's a problem, obviously. But I think I have everybody, or you let me know. All right. Here we go. Kevin. What do we have for Kevin? So again, this is Kevin number 1. Tina will be 2. Linda 3. Mrs. B 4. 5 Alta. 6 Caroline. 7 Sonia. And 8 Shrishti. All right, here we go. Kevin, a Virgo. Energies for Kevin, a Virgo. Kevin, a Virgo. What energies do we have? Kevin, what energies, what messages do we have for Kevin, Virgo? No problem, Shrishti. It's not you. It's no one's fault. That's why I was explaining in the beginning. What I see is not what you see with the lag. All right. Ooh. All right. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Working hard. All right, let's do this again, Kevin. And I will start chit-chatting. I should not look at the chat. My bad. Kevin, Virgo, what are the energies? What do we need to know for Kevin? Kevin, Virgo. Okay, thank you. Ooh, nice, Kevin. Money, money, money. Here's the money. Here's the offer. Here's the deal. Here's the opportunity. Yes, you felt stuck or you feel stuck. You're not seeing the opportunity. You're not seeing the opportunity. Why are you not seeing the opportunity? All these popped out. Okay, so we have the Magician, The Emperor, I feel like that's you there. Or it can be an Aries. It can be someone around you, a leader, a business person, someone powerful, someone, you know, not very flexible, but power. But I do feel like it's you setting systems in place, right? Or taking charge, because you're celebrating. You're celebrating finally taking charge, or finally this is happening. Finally trusting yourself that you have everything you need to push forward, and celebrating that. What are you celebrating? Now, we do have the moon and we do have the strength, which tells me that you might still be in uncertainty, waiting for that offer, waiting for the deal, waiting for the money, still navigating uncertainties. You trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. The moon is about navigating those uncertainties, being okay with navigating those uncertainties, right? And you have the strength card, that it, right? That inner strength, that overcoming the obstacles, having that persistence, that stamina, but always staying balanced with that patience, that inner calm, channeling the impulse decisions, channeling the reactions that you might have, always channeling, right? Doing everything with composure. It's really that personal power, that strong will, and that determination, right? To sort of rule quietly, so that people might underestimate you, because you keep that calm demeanor, and it's going to be an advantage. It's going to be an advantage, because you're going to be able to control the situation without force, without excessive power, without bulldozing your way in there, right? No one knows who's going to call the shots, right? So stay confident. And that's how you're going to overcome the doubts, the fears that you might have. If you're going through, you know, a stressful decisions, or stressful energies, or that burnout, or that, you know, just the need to strength to find that power, but within yourself, to just push forward and persevere, but in a very calm way. You have everything it takes to make it happen, right? So just tame any incoming energies that might push you to have any sort of knee-jerk reactions, right? I do feel like with the moon, that's what happens, because we're waiting. It's a period of waiting, or confusion, or doubting, or, you know, just uncertain, because things are not clear yet, or you didn't get your answer yet, whatever, you know, whatever it means for you. But the moon is about that fear, that anxiety, and sort of projecting that anxiety into a present situation, but based on past experiences. So feel into the situation rather than thinking it and overthinking it and analyzing. See beyond what is in front of you, and try to let go that conscious mental block, or the negative self-talk that might be popping in at one point, because here comes the offer, here comes the money, the opportunity. And we have, right, this Eight of Swords, and the moon, and the strength here, you know, stirring around, not seeing the options. One card on the, I'm just going to let the cards fall out. Yeah, there we go. Eight of Cups. So you're stepping away from something. And this is an emotional tie that's blocking your energy. So stepping away from that. Now, it can be stepping away from something that you're used to, stepping away from people you're close to, or a dynamic, or coworkers, or people you're used to, to do business with, or a place, a location, or a dynamic that something that feels safe for you. You're stepping away from that. You're stepping away from that. And there we have, and again, look at that. Cards don't lie. We have the Four of Wands and the Emperor. So are you celebrating stepping away from an emotional dynamic that you've been tied to for a long time? There was a safe space for you for a long time, right? But that is no longer serving you? Yes. And you're celebrating. And again, I do feel like the Emperor is you. It can be you stepping away from someone very powerful, or a leader, someone very charismatic, but someone very rigid. But I do feel like this is you taking charge. One more card. All right, so we're going to leave that there, but I do want to take one card on the Ace of Pentacles on this offer coming in. What is the money coming in? Look at that. So I'm going to take these. There's the money coming in suddenly, communication coming in suddenly. You worked really hard on this. You're very committed, very committed. What are these cards? Oh, nice. The wish coming true, but you're hanging on to something, right? You're hanging on, you're hanging on to something that's not serving you. So try not to hang on too tight to something that's not there anymore. That's not going to serve much purpose. Then once you have the offer, or this is an offer that's coming in from something that you're still working on, take your time, plan it out, strategize. Don't rush into anything. The tempo. Knight of Pentacles. This is something that is going to be moving slowly forward. Planned, prepared, committed, but step by step. Take it easy. Don't rush it. Again, do not rush into anything. This has to be planned. This has to be prepared in a very, organized way. Let's just put it that way. All right. That's what we have for you, Kevin, today. Nice. Nice reading. Nice energy. Open up. Open up. I'll be released when the money comes in. Yes. You're so very welcome, Kevin. All right, moving on to Tina, Scorpio, General. Tina, Scorpio, General. Tina's number 2. Number 3 is Linda. Number 4 is Mrs. B. Number 5 is Alta. Number 6 is Caroline. Number 7 is Sonia. And number 8 is Shrishti. For anybody watching, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And if you would like a personal reading, you can join membership. Click the join button right on top of the chat. Put yourself in the chat, or click the join button right next to the Card Minds logo. That gives you the opportunity to get a personal tarot reading. Back to work. Okay. Have a great week, Kevin. Thank you. All right, Tina, here we go. Tina, Scorpio, General. King of Swords. Okay. Here comes the truth. Here comes the truth. Is this something that you... Well, let's keep going. Or it can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you. Tina, Scorpio, General. Yep, here comes the truth. Here comes the decision, the justice. Here comes clarity. If you're waiting for something, yep, I knew that was going to come out. 3 of Swords, disappointment, but then at the end of the day, you're free. Freedom. Look at that. So whether you're getting justice from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I do not think so. I do feel like this is you, this King of Swords, being very, very straightforward. Sorry about that. I do feel like you're either you're having these conversations, very truthful conversations, to get down to the truth, to get clarity with someone for this justice, for justice to be served to you. You have the Three of Swords, so you've been disappointed. Are you disappointed in the justice that's served? The agreement, what is due to you, owed to you, will happen. This is the law of cause and effect. What needs to be addressed will be addressed. And that's bringing your freedom with the Fool. Trusting yourself. So, what is this justice all about? Let's see what this decision is all about. Again, justice is behavior or situations that need to be addressed that can no longer move forward in this energy. So is it something that you're waiting for? It's about fairness, it's about truth, it's about law. Someone needs to be accountable for their actions and be judged accordingly, right? Aligning with your higher self for the greater good of you and others. So it doesn't mean that you did something wrong, but whoever needs to be accountable will be accountable, and you will get what is owed or due to you. So be ready to take responsibility or accountable, or the other person or whatever needs to be judged or justice will be served. It can be a very important decision also that you need to make. It's about the search of truth, no matter what. So whether you're exploring your truth or you're trying to discover things that are not as clear as you had thought, here's your answer. Let's pull a few cards on the justice and see what this is all about. What is this justice for Tina, Scorpio? Disappointed, disconnecting. Yes, well, we have the disappointment here with the Three of Swords. Okay, so this is from the past. This can be siblings, family ties, emotional ties, from people from the past, energies from the past. You're getting justice from that. People that disappointed you. Money. No, not that. Nope, not that. Let me take the other cards. What is this all about for Tina? Temperance. Balance. So this can be balance that's restored from something from the past in your family or people that you are attached to emotionally. It doesn't have to be family. It can be friends. It can be past people you worked with, or right? But this is from the past, and this is emotional for you. And you're preparing now to move forward onto a new adventure, trusting yourself to go on to a new journey, right? Trusting yourself. There's a lot of trust. Maybe there's a lack of trust. Maybe you didn't believe in this. Maybe you didn't believe you could get your freedom, move forward on something out of your comfort zone, but you're getting out of obligations, maybe getting out of family obligations, maybe getting out of those family ties. Maybe, justice is served from this dynamic that you've had in the past. And I feel like it's giving you the power to move forward on your own journey, to build this new path for yourself. Again, getting out of that fear of judgment from the past that really disappointed you, and you're disconnecting. You're really disconnecting emotionally from. One more card on this. One more card on this Six of Cups, please. One more card on the Six of Cups, please. What is this energy from the past? I get the Two of Wands again. So you're planning your future. You're preparing this new adventure here. Here you are, very balanced, but very disappointed in those people, in the situation, the family dynamic, whatever it is that you're tied to. But you're balanced. You're balanced. Okay, so one card on the Fool, please. What is this new adventure? What is this new path that Tina, Scorpio, is confident in moving forward in, getting out of insecurities or uncertainties, finding the solution? Yes. Oh, there can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with whom that's there for you, a friend, someone around you that's very confident, very nurturing, that's helping you find solutions. And again, right, the moon projecting the fears in the present, but projecting the fears from the past in the present. Move forward. You are going to be moving forward. It's liberating for you. It's so liberating. It's freedom. It's freedom. You'll figure it out along the way. You're going to get out of your comfort zone. It's pure freedom for you. It's also really getting out of this emotional either family dynamic or emotional dynamic that you've been tied to for a while, right? And you've been planning, preparing to expand, to move, to travel. And it's exciting. It's exciting. So you're still balancing between the uncertainty and the ties from the past to, you're still in between two worlds, but you are finding your freedom. And you are going to move forward on something completely new. One more card on the Fool. Is there a little more information for the Fool? Ooh, look at that. Wow. Okay. Well, there is more information. All new direction. All new clarity. Thinking differently. Really thinking differently. It's almost like you're a different person. You're really like a different person. There can be, again, that Taurus. I feel like heavy Taurus doesn't have to be Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, person, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. But this can also be you really stepping up and being very creative and successful in something very creative. Like securing something. Securing like a reliable business. Or there is this King of Pentacles that's very ambitious and that has a very reliable business, very successful business. This can be a patriarch. This can be a father figure. This can be a provider. But I do feel like this is you really entering a very confident energy here. Successful and confident. Or you're really able to identify opportunities for growth on this path. There's money. And there's a whole new direction here. You can transform a vision into something really, really good, into something very successful. Or this is that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, people maybe with whom you might work, or these are people around you, or a provider, or something. Someone is transforming a vision into something very, very successful. Working really hard, though. Working really hard, but with good success. Money's coming in. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like this. All right. That was Tina. We are now moving into number 3. Linda Elro, how are you? Sagittarius General. After Linda, it is number 4, Mrs. B, number 5, Alta, number 6, Caroline, Number 7, Sonia. And number 8, Shrishti. Has anybody? You're welcome. Tina. Atalaya. Hello. Dan, hello. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Who else popped in? So, Atalaya and Daniel, let me know if you want a reading. If you want me to put you on the list or not. You don't have to, it's only if you want. But just let me know. So we're going to move into number 3, Linda. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Daniel. Sure, no, Atalaya, I can. I'll put you on number 9. What's your sign? And what's your question? Let me know what your zodiac sign is. I forgot. And what's your question? And if you just want general, just write general. I'll put you on number 9. Daniel, let me know if you want a reading or not. So far, now we're on at Linda, number 3. 4, Mrs. B. 5, Alta. 6, Caroline. 7, Sonia. 8, Shrishti. 9, Atalaya. And that is it for now. All right, let's see what we have for Linda, Sagittarius. What do we have for Linda, Sagittarius? Linda, Sagittarius. Are you stressed out, Linda? All right, let me shuffle the cards. Okay. Yes for the yes for the reading, Dan. I'll put you number 10 if that's a yes. And then you'll let me know, Atalaya and Dan, let me know what your questions are. All right, here we go. Linda. Messages, energies for Linda. Sagittarius, general energies. What does Linda need to know? What does Linda need to know? Sagittarius, general. What does Linda need to know? What are the energies for Linda? Knight of Swords. High Priestess. Two of Wands. Seven of Wands. Okay, all right. So there's clearly a disagreement with someone or discussions. discussions, disagreements. The High Priestess, there's certain, follow your intuition first. There's something that you feel is not said, you feel is not that it's not honest, but there's certain things that are not being said, right? With this High Priestess. You know more than you think you know. You definitely know more than you think you know. I do feel like with this, okay, so you're working on something, you're planning something, or there's an opportunity, or is there an opening or in a career, or is this not career related? We'll have to figure this out. I'll pull more cards on the Two of Wands. What is it that you're working on? It's just something that I feel is, so either you're planning something or working on something or discussing something, and then we have this Seven of Wands where there are disagreements, okay? And then you're stepping away from something that you're attached to, something that you're used to, something that you're bound to emotionally. What is this? You're planning your future. You want to choose something, or you want to move, or you want to travel, or you want to open yourself up to the world. You want to see the world. You want to do what? You're planning your future. Okay. And that's when the disagreements pop in. The difficulties, or you're protecting yourself. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess letting me know that there's certain truths or something that needs to come out. Something that's been beneath the surface. Patience. Patience. All right. Let's see. What is this all about? Knight of Swords, so there's impatience there, impulsivity there. There can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy around you. Someone very impatient, impulsive, with whom you're disagreeing with. That can be it. But let's see. What is this? What are we disagreeing about? What are you preparing? What are you planning here? What are you planning? Oh, okay. You have goals. You have a goal. You have a goal, and you are going to move straight forward on that goal. Chariot, it is moving forward. Whatever it is that you're planning right now that might be stressful, where people are disagreeing, where you have to assert yourself, where you have to stand out from the crowd. Are you competing for something, or are you disagreeing with someone on something that's difficult to, convince people or assert yourself or get your idea across or get this going? It is going to move forward. Definitely. No matter what the obstacles are, you're going to move forward. Your determination, your commitment, your willpower is going to make this move forward. So if today your anxiety or your emotions are running high and, back and forth and too much going on, focus on that one goal that you're planning and preparing right now, because I do feel like this is something either that you're working on or planning on. It doesn't have to be career per se. I cannot see, I'm not sure if it's career. It can be a life decision, something you're working on, in your life path. What is this Chariot and Two of Wands all about? Letting go. Letting go. Accepting change and letting go. We have the Death card. So this is really accepting whatever has not served you and accepting to move on, not hanging on not hanging on to it, right? Sort of letting go, letting go, right? It's a change, it's a transformation, it's the end of a cycle, it's the end of something and the beginning of something else, and that navigation between both is a little difficult, but you are going to move forward on a new goal, whatever that is. Even if people around you disagree or you have to fight for this, right? With this Seven of Wands, what is this Seven of Wands all about? Ooh, that just flew out. All right, you're on alert. You're on alert constantly, but you're asking a lot of questions. You're curious. Are you starting something new? Are you starting something new? Because this little knight, this little page, sorry, is also an energy of eagerness, eager to learn, curious, planning, preparing, constantly on alert. Is this something that you're working on, or is this something that you really want to move forward on? It's new. It's a new energy, young energy. This can also be a younger person around you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. But it's an energy of the beginning of something. The beginning, the mind. The mind is thinking, right? New ideas, innovative ideas, curiosity on something, curiosity to learn, very enthusiastic to learn something, or very enthusiastic about a new project, a new idea. And that is something that you're really moving forward on. Letting go or stepping away from something that you've been bound to for a long time. You're moving forward. You're moving forward, and you're taking this choice to move forward. Whether you're traveling, whether you're moving, or stepping away from something that you've been anchored in emotionally for a long time, you are going to move forward. I like this. I like this because it's like, it's very personal. It's very personal. It's a personal journey, and at the same time you're really eager to learn. What is this journey all about? What is this let me take the other cards. What is this all about? The High Priestess. No. Okay. All right. So you're working on something. You're collaborating, or suddenly collaborating with other people. It's coming in fast. Again, it can be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you. Doesn't have to be. But it's something coming in fast. There are other people involved. You're working on this. You're collaborating. You're building something. You're really curious. You're excited about this. And so you go from the page to the Knight, where that now you're really determined. And you're determined to make it happen really, really fast. You want it to happen fast. So once you accept the transition, stepping into a new cycle, then you want it to happen fast. High Priestess, please. What are we not aware of? Yeah, juggling a lot, having to make a decision. So you're not sure of your decision yet. Aha, there's an offer coming in, money coming in, or an opportunity coming in, finances coming in. Yes, you're juggling a lot, but yes, you also you're having to make a decision. And it's a bit all over the place, not all over the place in a bad way. It's just in your mind, things are complicated because you're tied. You're tied to a certain way. You're tied to a certain dynamic. Or you've been in an energy where you have felt controlled, manipulated, right? You're bound to something that was sort of tying you down. It can be a person. It can be someone very controlling. It can be a sort of toxic environment, right? But it can also be you in that sort of pattern of decision making where you always feel like you land in that same spot again, like round and round in that fishbowl, right? This is, you know, we're only trapped if we don't want change, right? And this is you accepting change. But the offer's there, the money is there, there's something you're building, there are other people involved in this, you're really eager, but you are standing your ground. You have to assert yourself with all these people, too many people, too many options, too many people around you talking, a lot going on around you. So assert yourself, assert yourself. If this is competitive, assert yourself. If these are people around you that all have something to say, assert yourself. Stand out. Stand out. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. All right. All right, that was Linda. Now we're moving on to number 4, Mrs. B. Gemini, General. 5 is Alta, 6 is Caroline, 7 is Sonia, 8 is Shrishti, and 9 is Atalaya. And Dan said no reading. Okay. For anybody that's interested in getting a personal tarot reading today, you can join membership. Click the join button down below, or the join button on the top of the chat, right in the chat there, the link, and you're good to go. All right. And you can join us and get a tarot reading. Definitely need to time out to chatter around me. So oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Melro. But you're really, there's a really good energy coming in, right? So it's really about that transition, because there's an opportunity there, there's money there, and then you're changing your goals. Your goals are changing. Your goals are changing, Linda. All right, let's see what we have for Mrs. B, Gemini, General. We all get in our heads sometimes, and particularly when we have to make decisions, or when things become stressful, and, you know, of course we all get in our heads, and, you know, it's stressful. It's stressful, especially now. Things are very complicated and very different, right? So we're navigating energies that we're not used to, and we're just trying to make it as best we can. Oh, these are just popping out. All right. Here we go. Mrs. B, Gemini, General. We are here for each other. We are here to help each other. We are here to share positive energies. That is what this channel is all about. 4 people watching. Woohoo! 4 people here. I'm starting that already. I'm just at number 4, and I'm already looking at I should not look at the chat at all for 3 hours, but that's a little hard. All right. Mrs. B, what do we have for Mrs. B? Gemini, General. What do we have for Mrs. B? General, Gemini, Mrs. B. What do we have? Justice. Okay, well, there we go. There's your answer. 2 of that just flew out. 2 of Pentacles and the Death card. There we go. A lot of these readings, I have to say, general readings. We're about big transitions. Yeah. So Mrs. B, disappointed because you have to let go, accepting change, accepting transitions, after a justice decision, juggling a lot. You have to make a decision. I feel like there's a justice decision, and also you're making a decision according to the justice decision. Again, justice being truth, accountability to whoever needs to be accountable, they will be accountable. You will find an agreement. You will get whatever you're owed, whatever you're due. Justice is on your side. Let's see what this justice is all about for Mrs. B. What can we get on justice? Okay, deceits, lies, someone that lied to you, or someone you don't trust, that took you for granted or got away with something. Okay, hope is coming back. Yeah, did they owe you money? Or you were unsupported, you felt unsupported, you were not getting the answer, not getting the information, you were left out of the loop. Stay calm, listen. It can be with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but I do feel like it's you standing your ground, listening, being very wise in your decision, very wise in your energy, listening to the people around you, because there's a lot of noise around you. There's a lot of people, again, too many people, too many options, and there's disagreements, a lot of disagreements, a lot of noise. Whatever this is, these are people, everybody has something to say. And I do feel like you're stepping away from that. You're stepping away from the chaos, from the noise, and stepping away from people or places you're attached to. Stepping away. Stepping away. I do feel like this is something that you were used to, or it's either it's a job no longer serving you, or a place no longer serving you, or a dynamic, or a group of people, a team of people, or an emotional place that is no longer serving you. You're stepping away. But you're also disagreeing with these people. Everybody has something to say. And you feel left out. But you have the and there's a lot of dishonesty there. There's a lot of dishonesty. It's like it's like a viper's nest. It's almost like a viper's nest. Here we have the star. Hope and faith returning. It's the calm after the storm. The calm after the challenges and the difficulties and the lies and the deceits. This is you. Your integrity is going to serve you well. Because of your integrity and your honesty, right? That is going to give you that answer. Justice is on your side. You're going to get what you're owed, what you're due. Wow. Okay. And it's, even though you're disappointed, just know that here comes the calm after the storm. All right. What is this death card all about? No, I don't want these. What is the death card all about? When I say I don't want these, is that because I don't always have time to shuffle the cards properly for a long time between readings, I do have energies that pop up from preceding readings or other readings that do not pertain to this one. That is why I say that. All right, the death card. Yeah, okay, well, Chariot, you're not looking back. Okay, take a breather. Take a breather after the challenge, after the justice decision, or after this decision, after these disagreements, or all these people. You are now going to be able to chill, to rest, take your time to resource yourself, and then there's no looking back. You're moving on to something different, a new goal. I like this with the Chariot. It's going to move slowly. This is going to be step by step. But it is moving forward. What is the step-by-step going to? What is this Chariot? What is this new goal? But you're now ready. You're ready. Maybe before you weren't ready. Now you're ready. You're stable. You're in charge. You know, the Chariot is about focusing on one goal, especially when we're, you know, challenged. But then you're anchored and you're ready to move forward. What is this all about? Oh, you're celebrating. You're celebrating this with your friends. So I do feel like you're celebrating the decision, justice. Justice can be courts, but justice can be also, you know, finding the solution, getting your answer, getting your truth on all this situation here. It's going to move forward in a slow way, but you really have the support of your friends and yeah, and again, get some rest. We're getting get some rest after the challenge. Aries, Leo, Sag energy here, conquering, brave, courageous, putting yourself forward. Now you know what can get in your way. It's never going to get in your way again. All right, I'm going to leave that at that. And we're going to move on to Alta, Libra, General. Alta, Libra, General. I'm going to grab a little tea. Hi, Carrie. How are you? I'm grabbing a little tea. Let me see if I didn't miss anything. Going back up. I can't. Okay. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you're cooking yummy stuff. I'm sure it's good Sunday. What are you all cooking? All right, let me shuffle the cards. We are now at number 5, Alta, Libra. Number 6 will be Caroline. Number 7, Sonia. Number 8, Shrishti. And number 9, Atalaya. You're at work, Sonia? Okay, well, not quite yet. We're now at Alta, number 5. I'm sorry you're at work on a Sunday. Hopefully you get some days off, Sonia. All right. Here we go for Alta, a Libra, a General. Number 5, number 6, Caroline. 7, Sonia. 8, Shrishti. 9, Atalaya. Atalaya, I didn't get your question or your sign, but you probably did put it in, but I didn't see it. So let me just go back 1 second, make sure I have it. There we go. Okay. Let me just pop that in before I forget again. Atalaya, Gemini, love. Okay. Love doing love readings, guys, because I don't do it that often. Oh, Dan, you want a reading? I'm confused. I didn't see that at all. So let me put you back down, Dan. Love reading. See, I have to go back. I didn't see that. All right, so we have Atalaya, Gemini, love. Want a husband, okay. And Daniel, general love, okay. Did I miss anybody else? I hope I didn't miss anybody else. Yes, I got it now, Talia. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. See, but also that's what happens when I don't pay attention to I pay attention to the chat. It distracts me, and then I look at how many people are watching, and then I start whining and crying like a baby. And then if I don't see what's going on, and I miss your questions, and I miss important information. Can't win, right? You can't win. All right, here we go. Alta, Libra, general energies. What do we have for Alta? What are the messages, the energies for Alta? What do you have for Alta? Okay, well, give me 1 second to shuffle. Rushing into something. Don't rush into anything, Alta. It might be smoke and mirrors, but let's just see. Let's pull cards for Alta. What do we have for Alta? What are the messages here for Alta? Page of Cups. King of Wands. Alta. Libra, general. The Emperor. This Emperor keeps coming out. Strong Aries, Leo, Sag energy around you. Father figure. Doesn't have to be, but older person, powerful person, rigid in their mind, in their choices. King of Wands. I feel like it's the same person. You're like exhausted with this person, but we have this little Page of Cups. So I do feel like you're getting an offer, or you're getting an offer out of the blue, or there's something really, someone contacting you. Can be a younger person, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, almost like teenager energy that's connecting with you, contacting you. Who is this person? Because you have two very different energies. Young, dynamic, a little bit of innocence, very inspired, very creative, young, vibrant energy. And then you have these very powerful people here that are anchored, and you're like exhausted between these two energies. Are you playing mediator? Are you caught in between these two energies? It's like you're like enough already. All right. Let's see what this is all about. What is this Page of Cups first? Page of Cups. Oh, we have the Sun. Okay. Yes, we have the Sun. So either you have an idea or a project and you've been disillusioned, or this is a younger person around you that has a great ideas, great projects, that wants to do things, that's excited, or maybe got an offer to create something or an offer to do something, creative, or just very excited because there's a lot of imagination, a lot of creativity going on, younger, dynamic, but, full of illusions and ready to take on the world, and everything's going to be amazing. And then there's disillusion there, but there's multiple offers. So if that is not a person around you, this is you that has been disillusioned, but you have other offers, you have other opportunities. So if something has been exhausting, right? Just know that there are other opportunities popping in, and there is a really good opportunity. You have the sun. So don't give up hope. If this is a younger person around you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, doesn't have to be. Just tell them that this is, the sun is coming back, confidence is coming back. This is about mental illumination, mental clarity, becoming very clear on your idea, very clear on this is where this is going to go, and that so your confidence is boosted. Things are becoming more simple, clearing illusions, clearing disappointments, clearing all these negativity energies, right? To be able to move forward in a very productive and positive way. The confidence is coming back with the sun. It doesn't get better than the sun. It's exciting, it's positive. And I do feel like you will, if this is you, you will be able to communicate in a very exciting and positive way, and something that might have been exhausting before and disappointing for you before, whether it's a job or communication with this person or these very charismatic people here, whether they're business people. Let's see who they are. King of Wands. King of Wands. Let me change decks. King of Wands and Emperor. Is it the same person? King of Wands first. One card on the King of Wands. No, too many cards. One card on the King of Wands. One card on the King of Wands. One card on the King of Wands, please. One card on the King of Wands. Yes. Okay. So we get the 10 of Swords. They're exhausting you. You feel stabbed in the back by this 10 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Again, for me, I feel like it's the same person. Someone in charge, someone powerful, someone older. Here you are. Yes, they're stressing you out. Here you are, Alta, imposing yourself, pushing forward, convincing people. You want things to happen quickly. You want things to... You're determined. No matter what, you're determined. You're determined to make things happen with these people. But they are stressing you out, and it's exhausting. Okay. And so here we have... So I do feel like maybe this is your idea. Even if you're working with younger people, it's possible. I do feel like this is your idea. There's a big decision that you're taking here. Big decision with the Lovers, and this is about honesty. This is about respect, mutual respect. So about your position, about your idea. This is something that you want to move forward on. This is something that you're passionate about. You're moving your passion forward. Your passion is helping you move forward in this idea, creative idea, business idea. And I do feel like even if this person, powerful person, or, you know, older person, whoever they are, you're determined no matter what. So it's almost like you're taking the matter in your hands with the Lovers, because it really speaks to who you are. That's what the Lovers is all about, right? Integrity, honesty, but making a financial choice or a business choice, or a decision here, possibly with a partner, possibly shared income with a partner. I feel like there was conflict before, or maybe these are your partners and there's conflict and you're exhausted. That's possible, and it's stressing you out. So possibly conflict with the partner or people you're working with over money. Follow your values, not just profit. The choice with the Lovers is about honesty, integrity, and just being in harmony with yourself and making this money decision or career decision or financial decision, whatever it is, just according to your values, not just about profit. And probably these people are all about profit. And so you're like, well, this is about respect also. You have to respect me. You have to respect who I am, my ideas. This is exhausting that I have to constantly, you know, convince you or constantly be so determined. You have to respect me and I will respect you. Interesting. Okay. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, Alta, that was you. Now it's Caroline, Capricorn. Caroline. Caroline, you write many projects, few postponed. Okay. Caroline, it's your turn. So you're right exactly at the right moment, Caroline. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Many projects, few postponed, others slowly continuing, by none yet. Getting tired, but keep myself fine. Yes, yes. Keep going, Alta. Keep going. Keep going. But yes, I feel your exhaustion. All right, Caroline. Caroline, what was it? Positive outcome. Oh, with clients. Yes. Okay. Is there a positive outcome with Caroline's clients for the apartment? Right? Positive outcome for Caroline's clients for the apartment. If anybody's watching, just discovering this channel, or used to this channel because you watch the weekly readings, or, you know, just stumbling upon this and wondering what this is all about. This is a live tarot session. We do this every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And how these beautiful people are getting a tarot reading is through membership. So if you would like a personal tarot reading, you can join membership. Click the join button down below or hit the link on the top of the chat that says join membership and you're good to go. You can get a personal tarot reading if that's something you're interested in. All right, Caroline. You're showing them this week. Okay, let's see if there is a positive outcome. Okay, you're working on this. You're working on this, planning, preparing. Oh, okay. Nope, 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 nope. Not getting the right. Sorry. Am I taking an... You know what? Let me change decks. Fresh. Fresh, Caroline. Okay. Energies for Caroline. Collaboration. Energies for Caroline. Will there be a positive outcome with current clients for the apartment? Will there be okay. Sudden shift. Stuck. Something's going to be delayed. Something's going to be delayed. I don't know. This doesn't, I mean, let's pull a few cards on this tower moment here. It doesn't look positive. It doesn't look positive, but let's pull some cards. Are they not honest? Are they not honest? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting they're going to delay. They're going to delay this, or they're going to be delays. And then I'm getting there's not much honesty. Is this about the clients? Why do we have the Seven of Swords here? Yes, it's going to take time. It's almost like it's going to take time. Stay wise. Stay calm. I feel like something is coming in because you get your wish coming true. But why is there delays? Why is there so many delays? And what's this tower all about? All right, let's put this over here. Let's focus on the tower. What is this tower all about for Caroline? What is this tower all about? Okay, tower. No. Okay, sorry about that. Tower. Give me a card on the tower for Caroline. There's a sudden change, sudden crisis, sudden something. Okay, you're disappointed in a partner. This is a partner or someone close to you. You're disappointed in them. Oh, we have lots of cards here. Disappointed in them. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is you transforming this. You're good at this, Caroline. You're good at this. Stand your power. Stand your power no matter what the challenge is. You got this. But I do feel like, so are you disappointed? Because I don't know if this is you disappointing in the clients. I do feel like this is you disappointed in this person that you're close to, or this partner or business partner, or someone that you're doing business with, but someone that you're close to, someone that you have ties with, right? Emotional ties. This is not someone random out of nowhere, right? That you're just starting to work with or you just connected with. This is someone that you're suddenly aware, and there's like disappointment. But stand firm. Stand firm. You got this. I do feel like they're delaying things. They are delaying things. There's a pause. There's a delay. And this pause makes you realize that you have to see things differently. That things are not exactly the way you thought they were going to be. So you're going to have to take a new perspective on this with the Hangman. Important to take a new perspective. So either there's a financial pause, right? Or a delay, and it's like it's a temporary pause. So, you know, so a new perspective brings clarity. And I do feel like this is about someone you're working with. For some reason, I don't feel like it's particularly the clients. You're stuck. You feel stuck. Yes, because it's people you work with, collaborating with, or people within the environment that you are working with. It's again about integrity. Again about truth and honesty and integrity and accountability. Okay, so one more card on this. Who is this Seven of Swords here? The lies and deceits. Why do we have the Seven of Swords? Who is this? Yes, you're disappointed. You're going to be disconnecting from someone. What are the lies and deceits? You don't like the offer? Is it the offer? Tempo, tempo. Tempo, balance, stay balanced. Who is the lies and deceits? An Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so this is a person around you, Aries, Leo, Sag, very charismatic. Did we not talk about this person before? I don't know, for some reason, because she is very much, you know, all about her. Now, it doesn't have to be feminine, right? That person is all about them. Whoever they are, they're all about them. And so this is someone that you're working with or partnered with or involved in this or involved in something, some way. And they're the ones that are putting a pause on something. And therefore, you're like, well, wait a second. Why is this delayed? And why is there a pause here? Financial pause, or waiting for the money, or waiting for something. But I do feel like this person here is the key of the problem. If there is a problem, if there's a delay, or if something's blocked, this person is the key. Do they want the money? Do they want to be involved in this? Do they want to cut? Are they getting a percentage? Are they your boss? Are they the one that connected you to this opportunity? They're all in it for themselves. They're all in it for themselves. They don't care about other people. So back to this, you're working a lot, spending a lot of time on this. This is taking time. Stay grounded. Listen. It's all about wisdom. You will get what you want. You will get what you want. There's a wish coming true. But this is just the beginning. Okay, I'm hearing this is just the beginning. With the 2 pages, it is just the beginning. One more card on the page. One more card on the page. Pages. Yeah. Yeah. So disappointed, exhausted, but freaked out, but persevering. They're making you doubt. They're making you walk on eggshells. So whoever's involved in this, if you're not the only one involved in this, there's someone very charismatic, all in for themselves, all in for their power and their money, that is there, that's going to sort of block your way. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. Be interested to come back. Oh, yes, that's true. Last week there was, yes, I remember now. It's all coming back. All right, so that's what I have for you today. I don't know who this person is, but they seem to be very, very present. Huge personality. That's what I'm getting. So you'll have to tell me, Caroline. The last couple of weeks, your readings are very intriguing. So we'll have to see where this is going. You'll have to tell me, Caroline. Keep me posted. All right, moving on to Sonia, Leo, career. Okay, Sonia, hold on. Let me just grab some tea. Okay. I know the person, but she's not involved in the deal with these clients, as I'm not told her. Okay. All right, let's see. Well, that's interesting. Well, she pops up in the reading. So you'll have to let me know if there's any involvement. All right, Sonia, here we go. Sonia, Leo, career. Sonia will be followed by Shrishti, followed by Atalaya, followed by Daniel. So Sonia 7, Shrishti 8, Atalaya 9, and Dan 10. Interesting. Interesting, Caroline. Mrs. B, your reading is up already. You can go. You were number 4, so you, and I just did number. I just did Caroline, so it's not the last reading I did. Go back 2 readings and you will find your reading. So I did Caroline and Alta. So past Caroline's and past Alta, you can rewind and find your reading, Mrs. B. It's already up. And remember, guys, these readings stay up, so you can go back and, you know, find them whenever you want. All right. All right, Sonia, here we go. Sonia, Leo, career. Sonia, Leo, career. Okay, the lovers. Sonia, Leo, career. Something new popping up, Sonia, something new. You're getting out of financial difficulties or getting into something smoother, calmer. There's something new. Do you have a new idea? Are you exploring something new? Are you making a decision on something new? Yes, you have a lot on your shoulders. It's pressure. But you have the 10 of Wands, so you're reaching a goal. You're reaching a goal. We'll pull more cards. You're reaching a goal. You're almost there. So if you're trying to make something happen, if you're exploring something new, if you're getting out of financial difficulties or getting out of pressure, stress, or, you know, things really weighing heavy on your shoulders, you're going to move into something smoother, calmer, moving into calmer waters, right? So the lovers here. What is the lovers all about? I have to stand up 1 second because I can't sit for hours and hours. What is the lovers all about here for Sonia that is making a big decision? Okay, so you're making a decision regarding something new that's getting you out of financial difficulties and moving you into a real calmer, smoother energy. You're almost there. There are conversations you are going to have, or you're following your strategy. This is about you taking authority in your experience, in your education, for a new job or for another job, or you're good for a job, or you're going to write something like that. So what is this Page of Wands all about? Are you starting something new? All right, let's do the Page of Wands, and then we'll move on to the lovers to see what this big decision is all about. If you're applying for jobs, you're good for a job. I mean, the King of Swords, and you're almost there. Here we go. Page of Wands, and it's new. So are you exploring something new? Yes, look at this. Here's a new direction and thinking differently. I like this. This is the breakthrough. This is a new direction and you're thinking completely differently. Yes, you're juggling a lot. Yes, you have to make a decision. You're multitasking at the moment here. You're prioritizing. This is all about prioritizing and adapting. And is this the new team you're with? Are you collaborating? You're joining a team? Are you joining a company? You're not going to be alone. There are other people involved here. Three of Pentacles. Is there another card? Yes, so this is taking time. But you are going to... Am I taking all this? Okay. All right. It's taking time. Yes. But you will get the result. You will get the result. It's not all in your control. You're going to have to adapt to different things. You're going to have to adapt and stay flexible, right? Between the Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. It's all about adaptability. It's a shift. Um, this is all about the ebbs and flows, right? Stay adaptable. Stay adaptable, patient. But look at this. You're gaining the spotlight. You're rewarded for something, or you're acknowledged. You're leading a team. Proud. And again, the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. So this is really good. I do feel like there's a real eager to learn for this new job. There might be a training process. You're curious, you're on alert, you're asking a lot of questions, you're very enthusiastic, and then you move in if this is you, or else maybe it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but I do feel like this is you. 2 times the King of Swords, you're becoming the authority, right? You're very educated, you're very knowledgeable and very experienced, and I think that you're really going to be good for this job and acknowledged. It's a new direction. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let's see what we have for the Lovers. It's a big decision for you. It's a big decision on who you want to connect to, who you want to be in this lifetime, and the type of people you want to work with. It's almost like a philosophical, it's a philosophical, right, decision almost about who you are. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Yes, again, the Wheel of Fortune. So the shifts are there. Things are going to be shifting back and forth, but not in your control. Things are happening, but back and forth. So expect changes, and expect to have to change, to have to adapt to these changes. Stay flexible. Flexibility is rewarding, and that is going to put you on a path of synchronicities, right? Back on that path of, meeting the right people at the right time. It's bringing in luck. It's bringing in luck, Sonia, to say the least. 2 times the Wheel of Fortune. 2 times the Wheel of Fortune. So even if there's shifts, that's okay. Just adapt. Go with the flow. That is what the Wheel of Fortune is all about, is sort of accepting the chaos that goes with the changes, no matter what, right? Life is a constant change anyway. But the wheel asks you to be optimistic, right? To have faith in yourself, to have faith in the universe, in this new goal that you have, and send out those positive energy. And if you're willing to expand your life, to move forward in a different way, be open, stay open, stay open. Stay open to the help of others. Stay open to other opportunities. Factors outside of your control are totally influencing this situation. So stay open. Accept, adapt, go with the flow, because this is an opportunity really that you weren't expecting, or not expecting in that way. Suddenly becoming available. So even if things are uncomfortable sometimes or unfamiliar, that's okay. That's okay. Go with the flow, because this is probably a chance to turn things into a complete new direction. Wow. This is really good, Sonia. Really beautiful reading. You'll have to let me know how this goes. I like that. And you have the 10 of Wands. So whatever's been weighing on your shoulders has been really difficult. You're there. You're there. You're there. You're welcome, Sonia. All right, that was Sonia, number 7. Moving on to Shrishti, number 8, Cancer General, followed by Atalaya, Ratalaya, Gemini, Love, and 10, Daniel. All right, here we go. Shrishti. Let me change decks. So we change dynamics. Anybody watching? Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up if you haven't yet. Give it a like, hit the like button if you haven't yet. If you enjoy what you're watching or enjoy the weekly readings. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, this is a channel where we focus on money and career readings. And I do weekly readings every week for each zodiac sign. If that's something you're interested in, you can check out your reading for this week. And they're almost all up for next week, not quite. There's Pisces, Aries, and Aquarius that are still missing, but they will be uploaded this evening and tomorrow morning. So if that's something you're interested, check out the weekly readings. Hi, Elro. Check out the readings, and if you're interested in getting a personal tarot reading like the beautiful members here are getting today, join membership. Click the join button down below, or the link on the top of the chat that says join membership. You can click that, and you're good to go. You can get a personal tarot reading. All right, here we go. Here we go. Shrishti, Cancer, general reading for Shrishti, Judgment. Okay. Rising up to something more purposeful at Shrishti. Feeling left out. Feeling not enough money. But here we go. Ooh, is this love? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I'm going back and forth here. All right, we'll see what this is all about. Ace of Cups. Is this love? Or is this a creative project? Whatever it is, it's emotional. You are Cancer, so it's all about emotion. All right, so decision, healing, rising up, right? Understanding what is important for you, that your purpose belongs somewhere else. It's a decision. And you're going back and forth. You go from the decision because you feel left out, or you're not making enough money, it's not sufficient, or you feel unsupported, but yet you have this beautiful new creative energy coming in, and that's moving you into something smoother, so, or getting you out of financial difficulties. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. What is this Ace of Cups all about? Let's start with that. What is this Ace of Cups all about for Shrishti? What is this new opportunity or newfound love? I don't know. What is this? Is because I'm just stuck between two energies right now. So what is this Ace of Cups all about? Tell me what this Ace of Cups energy is all about for Shrishti, Cancer, general reading. What is this Ace of Cups all about, please? What is this Ace of Cups all about for Shrishti? Competing for something. Competing to work on something. Competing to build something. Competing to be part of a team. Competing for a project. Competing to be part of this. It's taking time. There's a lot of competition there. What are you competing for? So it feels like it's work. It feels like it's money. What are you competing for? You're competing to get on the team, or to get your project rolling, or, right, to be part of this. It's teamwork, it's collaboration. You've put a lot of effort in this. It's taking time. And there's a lot of competition going on. A lot of ego, a lot of power, a lot of ego, power, and competition. Okay. Okay. But I do feel like it's starting and it's moving you out of financial difficulties. Yeah, it's okay, but it's the beginning. Yes, it's the beginning with the Page of Wands. It's something that you've been exploring, or you're learning. You're learning new things. You're expanding a business. You're exploring new territories. You're exploring something new, but you are collaborating and working with other people on this. Yes, results are taking time, but yet at the same time, it is new. Everybody's in it for their own gain and their ego and all that. Very competitive. Okay. So what is this? But I do feel like it is moving you out of the difficulties or the feeling of being left out. You're like, you're back in the game, working with these people, moving forward on this. Even if it's the beginning, you're back. You're in it. You're in it. I don't want to say back into it, because it's new. So you're in it, you're building, you're working with them, it's teamwork, you're collaborating. So what is the Judgment all about? What is this big decision all about? Are you letting go something? Okay, preparing, working on this. Again, the Five of Swords, been working and planning and preparing to expand a business, to travel, to explore, to open up to other opportunities. Very competitive. A lot of people around you with a lot of ego here. Or the people you will usually work with have a lot of ego. Oh, there's a partnership there. Okay, there's a partnership. A business partnership. Okay, and we have the Judgment. So are you forgiving them? Is there a forgiveness process there? Forgiving for past decisions, financial decisions, budget decision. What is the justice? What is the Judgment all about? What is this decision? The justice is the judgment. The judgment, not justice. The Judgment is about, it's mental illumination, but it's also, understanding, but also purging. It's a purging and cleansing process to forgive yourself and others for maybe past decisions, financial decisions, business decisions that maybe were not the best. That's why you felt left out, and now rising up to something more important. Sorry, one more card on the Judgment. One more card on the Judgment for Shrishti. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice, nice. So, yeah, I do feel like it has been difficult, and, it felt unsupported or not making enough money, or the communication was difficult between the two of you if you have a collaboration there, or you're working with someone, or there's someone around you that you were closer. It can be just a coworker, whatever. But it does feel like more of a partner, or, someone that you're used to working with. This is not someone out of nowhere, last minute. This is someone that you know and that you've known for a while. There's a lot of ego there, and there's a lot of competition. So maybe you're in competition with this person, even if you're collaborating and building something with them, or a part of a team. It still feels like there's a lot of competition between both of you regarding money, regarding an offer, a business opportunity, finances coming in, a job opportunity. There is competition there, but there is a job opportunity coming in, or a business opportunity coming in. This is with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe. A business person, someone that's really, really successful, someone that knows how to make money and that knows how to transform businesses and opportunities into money. Suddenly shifting, suddenly, they are in control. This is not in your control. There are changes that are happening. They're probably making decisions, or they made decisions, and this is not in your control. This is not something, stay flexible. That's all I can say. Stay flexible. If this person is around you and they are making financial business decisions or managerial decisions, there's not much you can do about this. This is sort of faded. Changes have to happen. This has to happen for you to be able to move forward successfully in this job or a business opportunity. Maybe this person is offering you this opportunity. That's a possibility as well towards Virgo Capricorn energy. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. That's what I have for you today. Shrishti, moving on to Atalaya or Atalaya, Gemini love. And then Daniel, Taurus, love. Let me shuffle the cards, grab a little tea. Oops. And we're good to go. Hi, Atalaya. How are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. All right. 2:03. I like that we're going to be able to do this under 3 hours. Good to hear, Atalaya. Good to hear. Thank you so much for being here. All right, Atalaya, Gemini, love. Let's see what we have. Let me do these cards. Atalaya, Gemini, love. All right. All right. Is there someone in your job or in a professional setting that you're meeting? It's possible. All right, Atalaya, Gemini, love. What do we have for Atalaya in love energies? What do we have for Atalaya in love energies? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what we have for Atalaya in love energies. What do we have for Atalaya? What messages do we have for Atalaya? Gemini, love. King of Swords. Here you are. King of Swords, High Priestess, Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and Five of Swords. Interesting. So, you're achieving a goal. You're achieving a goal. You're with this Nine of Pentacles. For you, it's the most important is to reach financial independence. I know this is love, but this is something that's very important for you. Financial independence. And it's something sort of that you are fighting for, or we'll pull more cards on that. We'll pull more. For me, this Nine of Pentacles is all about your wanting to be independent and sometimes feeling lonely, right? And so enjoying self-independence, but at the same time, it makes you feel lonely. Okay. And here, you know, there's that goal. Okay, so you want to find love. All right. But Five of Swords, why do we have the Five of Swords? Deception. Why do we have deception? Okay, so moving on to the High Priestess. There's certain things that you haven't addressed, or certain things that you want to address. Or the need to open up. The need to open up. I do feel like this High Priestess, the High Priestess is all about secrets and intuitions. And the fact that there's a sort of mystery, there's a hidden field, there's trust your intuition. It feels like there's certain things that you're not opening. You like the mystery. You like the mystery. And so the fact that you like the mystery, it's like secrets are always present, or you're very elusive. You know, you're attracted to someone, but you're not going to go forward and open yourself up emotionally to that person, if that makes sense. So let's see what this King of Swords is all about. Wanting to open up, right? It's like your mind but you're a Gemini. Well, there we go. There we go. It's all about the rational thoughts, right? So for you, love is very intellectual. It's with the mind. It's not with emotion. So you're someone that's going to lead with your mind and clarity, and may struggle with emotional expression. Therefore, that's why we have the High Priestess, hiding, hidden emotions, not very open to the emotional engagement. Okay, so I still don't understand why we have the Five of Swords here. The conflict, okay. The conflict. Like there's sort of a one-sided dynamic, or there's a certain pride there. Okay, so let's see. We do have the Six of Wands, so I do feel like you're proud. You're proud of, like, you're proud, but at the same time you want validation in love. But you don't want to open yourself up, but you do want that validation. It's important for you. So it's like you want to be admired, you want to be pursued, you want that partner that's going to make you feel seen and desired. That's what I'm getting from you. Okay, well, let's continue, because this is interesting. Okay, let's see who's coming in now. Let's see if there's someone coming in, because I'm getting all energies from you. Can we get energies from Atalaya to see who's coming in for Atalaya? Gemini love. No, no. This one? Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, there's the Page of Cups. There's the, you know, I mean, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy with this little page. So is this someone popping in? This is someone maybe younger than you? Doesn't have to be, but it's someone very, very dreamy, very nurturing. I feel like this is a new love popping in here, with a little bit of openness and a little bit of emotional curiosity here. This is an energy of a sort of a crush or a sweet, like, heartfelt communication here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay. Doesn't have to be a younger person, but it's certainly someone, yeah, very dreamy. All right. Okay. Well, is this someone that was in your realm? Three of Swords. Why are you disappointed? Oh, is this something? Hold on. Hold on. Let's move forward. Who is this crush? Who is this person for Atalaya Gemini? Is there someone, has there been a, okay, hold on. Page of Cups, please. Page of Cups. Maybe that's why we have the Five of Swords. Page of Cups. Okay, no, we do. There's the Page of Cups. Is there a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer around you with whom you had a relationship or a crush, or right? And then we have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords, that is you, and the Empress. So there's that beautiful new emotional beginning, right? That spiritual connection, opening up your heart, sort of overflowing, opening up your heart with this person. Then we have the Seven of Wands, which tells me that you are on the defense. There's a lot of defensiveness there, or needing to prove, or you feel like you have to need to prove your worth. Was that something in the past, or is this someone that is in your realm? Is this an emotional energy that you felt? Because you feel like you have to prove yourself, or you feel like you have to stand your ground in love, or you have to fight for someone's affection. Are you fighting for someone? Are you trying to get someone in? Are you in love with someone and trying to get someone in because there's disappointment here? But I also feel like there's a mother figure involved here. Here you are with the Queen of Swords. You're independent. You're all about honesty above comfort, truth and loyalty above comfort, and it's almost like you have detachment from this person. Is this someone you really were attached to, and now you have these emotional boundaries with this person? For you, it's honesty above all and truth above all. Anything else, those are your our values. But we have the Empress here. So is this a mother figure around you? Someone nurturing? Someone very passionate? I think it's almost like your so if this is you, you're very passionate about someone that you're imagining, right? That you want that long-lasting romance, because the Empress is all about that, all about nurturing, sensuality, abundance, and that's what you want. But that's about like a deep emotional connection. All right, let's see what this Empress is all about. I'm curious now. I'm curious. Is there a mother? No. All right. This is who is this? No, sorry. I need another. Let's just continue with the with this one. Yes, look at that. Oh, Like, it's almost like, yeah, it's from the beginning. There's this person you're passionate about, but you want emotional validation. You want them to sort of put you on a pedestal, but yet you're not ready to open up completely. And Gemini, air energy, being all about intellect, all about the mind, truth and honesty, right? But you have the Lovers. So this is about this is about who you want to connect with. Passion, unity, right? Again, it's almost like it's you there's a strong romantic choice that you want to make, but at the same time, there's someone there. There's someone there. And it's back and forth. Like passion, want to be in that relationship, want to be in that passionate relationship, very unity with that person. And at the same time, yes, you want your independence. And yes, you don't want all the lovey-dovey stuff that goes around it. It's interesting. But I feel like there's a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces there. One more card, please, on the Lovers. Or one more card on this Page of Cups. No, these are not. No. Okay. All right. Finding that balance. You want a balanced, fair, financial. You want to be on the same level. You both want to be on, or you want to be on the same level on of that person. You want your freedom. Okay. This is taking time, but there's someone there, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, definitely, that I really feel like you're attracted to. Well, because Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, it's all about emotion. Gemini, air, all about intellect. So sometimes there's a conflict there where, passion versus intellect, and it's making you rethink. I do feel like there's someone coming in, younger, very passionate, and you're going to have to try to deal with that, which is cute, actually. It's a cute energy. It is a cute energy. I like that, but it's making you rethink everything, right? Is this for me? Is this for me? Am I all in? There's a lot of passion involved, a lot of passion. But it's almost like you want to be validated in a different way. You don't want all the lovey-dovey stuff. You essentially want to be seen and heard for your intellect. I'm going to leave it at that. But there's someone there. There's definitely someone there. It's the battle of the intellect versus the emotions. Do you open up or not? Do you follow that passion or not? Or do you want to restrain yourself and stay in that, set those boundaries? Younger. It feels younger. For me, it feels younger. It doesn't have to be younger in age, but it feels younger in the energy. Passion, younger, a little naive, or believing in the passion of love, and a little dreamy. Let's just put it that way. Dreamy. It doesn't mean automatically age gap. Back and forth, very complex dynamic, air and water. Very complex. That's why it was difficult to read. I mean, not difficult in to read, but the energies were bouncing back and forth, and so now I understand. Because the communication and the concept of love and relationship and passionate emotional dynamic is completely different for an air sign and a water sign. Interesting. interesting. Atalaya, if you come back next time, if you want, you don't have to. We can dive in. You just have to remind me to do a love reading and let me know, you know, what the water sign was all about, and if you want me to dive in further. We can definitely do that. If you're interested in, only if you want to. All right. Moving on to Daniel with a love reading as well. Taurus love. Daniel. Let's see about Daniel. All right. What do we have for Daniel? Taurus in love energies coming in. What do we have for Daniel? Taurus in love energies coming in. Am I keeping these cards? Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. And we're trying to reach 50K in 2026. So if you enjoy this reading, not this reading, if you enjoy this channel or enjoy the weekly money and career readings and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. We'd love to reach 50K. Thank you so much for helping us out. All right, here we go. Daniel, Taurus, love. What do we have for Daniel in love? What are the energies in love for Daniel? What do we have for Daniel? What do we have for Daniel in love? What do we have for Daniel in love? Queen of Cups. What do we have for Daniel in love? Also, Daniel, you have a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces around you. We have a lot of water energy these days. You're not interested. Okay, so there's a person around you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You're not interested. It feels like you're not interested. Or it can be heavy Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but you're not quite interested in them. You're standing your ground, setting your boundaries. This is, it feels like there's someone around you, but maybe it's not for you. Or maybe there's like a major release needed before this new love can enter, right? Like a major emotional release. It feels like that because this person is there. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but it's certainly someone very emotional, very emotionally connected, and they're around you. Either you're not seeing them or you're not ready, right? Just needing that sort of purging process to be ready, because with the Four of Cups there's sort of that boredom or emotional numbness, like sort of taking love for granted or just struggling a little bit to feel satisfied with what's being offered. Like you're not interested in what's being offered around you if this is someone interested in you. And then we have the Seven of Wands, just confirming, right, that you're on the defense or, standing your ground. Are there two options? Are there two options, Daniel? That's a possibility. either it's sort of you're juggling love and responsibilities at the same time, and you need to prioritize and balance work and relationship, and so you don't really have the time or the energy or the availability, or there are two people, two options. Let's see. Let's see what we have for Daniel. Who is this Queen of Cups for Daniel? Who is this Queen of Cups for Daniel in love energies? Who is this Queen of Cups? Yeah, you're totally on the defense. You're like not letting anybody in. Seven of Wands. Not ready? Not ready. Yeah, look at that. Aw. There's the love right there. There's the love. You know, it's the new opportunity. I mean, new love opportunity. And you're not open. But there's a real spiritual connection there. There's an opening of the heart, right? Someone definitely has feelings for you around you, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That's for sure. But you're not seeing it, or not interested in the person. Okay, one more card. It's almost like, yeah, you're all about work and you're not ready to be able to be open to that. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you're not open to that. But I do feel like it's not particularly that you're not open to love, but there's something that you're processing. There's something that you're processing. And so maybe you've walked away from a relationship or walked away from a connection that was unfulfilling for you, emotionally unfulfilling, and you had to walk away even if it was hard. And I feel like now you're like, I'm done with that for now. What I have around me is not satisfying, so I'm just going to stand my ground, and I don't feel like letting anybody into my heart these days. That's the way it feels. And we have the Death card, right? So it's just really letting go of something. So maybe it's not the time yet and you're still processing. What is the Death card all about? But there is someone there. Yeah, the Death card is about a connection you had, a soul connection you had. Oh, and the Magician. Interesting. So is this something that... So yes, there was a real strong connection there. And the reason why I'm saying is that, you know, you have the Death card and walking away and, you know, really being on the defense. So for me, it feels like you were in a relationship with a really powerful chemistry and a lot of communication, and you have the power to attract love, but you're still processing this relationship. But again, I do feel like there's a strong romantic choice around you. Again, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but like there's a fated encounter, like something that is near, something that's going to happen, almost like there's an emotional intensity, whether you want it or not, that's popping in, and you're so closed off, or you're so sure that what is around you is not worth it because of all the efforts you put in already, that the universe is almost like going to push this person, this has to happen with the Magician, right? Manifesting charm and that really strong connection. You have the power to attract. You have the power right now. And I feel like this person is going to come in. But because of the Eight of Cups, right, you're letting go or stepping away from a past emotional, okay. Okay, so I think that even if this person comes in, that you're aware of this person, you're like, no, you're going to be stepping away because you don't feel like it's fulfilling. I feel like there's something there that you're not seeing right away. One more card on the Eight of Cups, please. One more card on the Eight of Cups for Dan. One more card on the Eight of Cups. No, not that. I have to change cards. One more card on the Eight of Cups. Why? One more card on the Eight of Cups. There you are. There you are. Going slow. Tippy toe, tippy toe. Tippy toe, right? Taking your time. Open up. I mean, of course, if it's not someone you're interested in, free will, free choice, always. These are just cards. But there's definitely someone around you very ready. But for you, you are moving slow. That's your MO right now. No matter who's around you, right? You're like, you're steady, you're dependable, you're loyal, you're patient, but sometimes you're really slow to move on emotionally, very emotionally cautious. So if something's ready to happen, you're really, really going to take your time before you open up to anything. This is your reading, Daniel. Sorry, I just finished your reading. So just backtrack. You can go backtrack from the beginning. You can get your reading. This is your reading, Daniel. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. So yes, this is your reading. It's interesting. It's very interesting, to say the least. Both love readings are very interesting. Well, all readings are interesting for me. But you can backtrack and go from the beginning of your reading. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Daniel. It's up. You know, you can, although do it now, because I feel like I don't know if the lives are available right away, or maybe they're available right away, but the chat is not available. I'm not quite sure, because I think it takes it takes time to process. So hopefully you can go back to it now. All right, that is all I have for you today. I want to thank everyone that popped in and everybody that is watching, and all the beautiful members that are amazing in supporting this channel. Gratitude to each and every one for your fantastic energy. And for everyone watching, thank you for subscribing if you haven't yet. We're trying to, thank you, Daniel. You're so sweet. Thank you so much thank you so much for that, Daniel. That's so sweet. That's so kind. Hopefully, I don't know exactly how the lives work. I'm hoping that it's ready, accessible, and you can watch it right away. So backtrack quickly so you can find your reading. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you right back here next Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for some more personal tarot readings. So if you would like a personal tarot reading, join membership, click the join button down below. That gives you the opportunity to get access to personal tarot readings whenever we come on live. And as long as you're a member, you can get a tarot reading. It doesn't matter how long you're a member. It doesn't matter, right? You can get a tarot reading. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care. Have a great week, and I'll see you right back here on Sunday. Bye-bye.